Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26. Officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Right here. Right there. 54. 47.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Complete to Tony.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Third and short yardage, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and now it's 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10.
47. 47.
To the air again, Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Elliott. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Jamal Adams.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
First and goal from just inside the 5. Now Elliott. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Throwing. Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Crawford on the stop. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Cowboys 7, Seahawks 0.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's Carson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. This is Carson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
A gain of 14.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
It's a game.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles. Give up the ball. 14.
They run again with Hyde on first. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. This complete to Lockett. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. First down, a run with Hyde. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 14 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. This to Jarwin. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Prescott yet again. Flushed out right. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Time to go, night, night. Mike, 56.
From the red zone now, Prescott. That would complete to Elliott. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
On 2nd down, Hyde, and he'll get this one up to the 26.
Hyde, the ball carrier.
With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now it's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Hyde. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Marcus Lawrence.
10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
To Chris Carson. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
On third down, it's Carson, and he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
On the stop.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Scan situation. Let's go. 48, come on. 48, alert. Watch your slide,
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
Flowers on the stop. 1 yard gain. Brings up second
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First and 10.
A Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup. Now back to the ground with Elliott. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Again, it's Elliott. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, We're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 25. Check. Hawk 70. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. Joker. We're going to 53. Shift. Alert 3. We're going to 54. Why Under.
On second down now. It's Elliott, and the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
That's good.
They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Cowboys 17. Seahawks 7.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
For Dallas.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Being chased out left. And the tight end Olsen, right side. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And caught left side, Olsen. That catch good for only a couple.
Greg Olsen.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. On first down, Carson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
On the carry.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing now is Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 9. 19-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Cooper was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, Prescott here to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.